Please stand. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, Bears, we made it to Friday. Bob officially opens tonight. Our football team is hoping to clinch a league title tonight, and we are right around the corner from Rivalry Week. Stay tuned for our VMA preview segment and our Bear recap. I'm Sophie Hyslop.
And I'm JP Ferrante. Today is Friday, October 20th, and Good Morning John Burroughs starts right now.
Welcome back. While we are excited to preview all the upcoming events this weekend and next week, let's kick off the show with some on-campus news happening today. In club news, the Creative Writing Club meets today at lunch in room 2306. The Cancer Relief Club will be selling ribbons and bracelets today in front of the big gym. All proceeds will go to a breast cancer treatment and research foundation. Remember to wear the ribbons and your pink outfit tonight for the football game at 7 as our Bears take on CV at home.
Now it's Friday, and you might want to go out to lunch. Upperclassmen, remember that lunch passes need to be approved after the 10-week grading period. Go to the JBHS website and the Student Services section. Here you will see a tab for lunch passes with all the requirements for the Lunch Pass Google form. Email Ms. Sierra if you meet all the requirements or if you have any questions.
Now, as we said earlier in the show, this Friday also marks the start of Burroughs on Broadway. Gmjb producer Cece Abbey got a preview of this season's opening performance. Here's Cece with your backstage pass to Bob.
The annual Burroughs on Broadway show is back. Powerhouse senior Emerson Riley is excited to lead the show. And as an experienced member of VMA, she sees Bob as an opportunity to support fellow JBHS students.
Bob is a musical review show that the VMA puts on. All 4 of our choirs have their individual shows, and we also have sprinkled in specialty acts. It's just a really good time. You get to see the people in your classes that you kind of had no idea do this. It really brings them out of their shell. It's really amazing to see everybody put all their work together and produce this amazing show.
This year, Powerhouse is performing songs from Jekyll and Hyde, Sound Sensations is doing The Prom, Soundwaves is doing SpongeBob, and Decibels is doing Once Upon a Mattress. Powerhouse senior Olivia and sophomore Evan are no strangers to show choir, but in their first year at JBHS, they say Bob has been a whole new experience.
This is my first year in choir at Burroughs, and I was a freshman at a different school, and when I tell you, no other school does it like the JBHS VMA in the sense that it really is magical, and we can do everything in this program when it comes to how we perform shows, and this is a sole Broadway show, and it really is, it's a beautiful show, so everybody should come out to see it.
Having watched the shows myself and having been in the audience, I can say that it's truly magical, as you said, seeing it from the audience perspective, but being on stage, there's an energy in the room that you get like no other just by being a part of this and being an audience member. So definitely come see it.
But Burroughs on Broadway isn't just about what happens on stage. The Burroughs stage tech works hard behind the scenes, making the world of VMA come to life. Junior Riley Johnson is working on Bob for the first time since his freshman year and feels confident in the quality of the production.
We do a lot of stuff. We do sound, set building, stage, props, lights, electrical. We do stuff for film, just preparation for a career in that, which I'll go into. But I do want to say that it's not an easy class. It is challenging, but it is really fun. Personally, I'm a lighting guy, so I'm all about making the stage lit, making everybody look good, and I think that that's a really important aspect that I think a lot of people will forget about until something goes wrong.
Make sure to come out this weekend to support both our VMA and tech crew as they put on our first performance of the school year. For Good Morning John Burroughs, I'm Cece Abbey reporting.
Remember that tickets are on sale for $10 with an ASB card and $15 without. Now looking to next week, the library is bringing a new program to students, Mellow Mondays. Starting on Monday, the library will be open during lunch as a quiet and calming location for students to relax or study. Please be respectful of the new program. Keep your voices down on Mondays in the library at lunch.
Later next week, the Burbank National Charity League is hosting a food drive at the Burbank Burroughs football game. Bring canned goods and hygiene products to the away gate next Thursday and Friday at the games. All donations will support the Burbank Temporary Aid Center and Kids Community Dental Clinic. Now, Gmjb reporter Laszlo Aivazian is here with this week's buzzing latest installment of the Bear Recap.
In political news, House Republicans are working to appoint a new GOP speaker after the ousting of Kevin McCarthy. Initially, Republicans nominated Steve Scalise, however, he dropped out the next day after it became clear that he did not have enough votes. On Tuesday of this week, Republicans presented Jim Jordan as their nominee. For the next speaker to be elected, the candidate must receive 217 votes. All 212 of the Democratic representatives voted for Representative Hakeem Jeffries. Jim Jordan only received 200 votes. Some Republicans voted for other possible speakers, including McCarthy and Scalise. On Wednesday, Jordan failed to receive the necessary votes and actually lost a Republican. He only received 199 votes. Without a House Speaker, Congress cannot pass any legislation or debate national matters. What comes next? Will a Speaker be elected in time to avoid a government shutdown in less than a month? To learn more about the political situation in Washington, D.C., visit our Instagram stories. That's all for me. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Laszlo. It is college application season, and one local school is hosting an open house this weekend. Woodbury University is holding their event tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Students can learn about the 25-plus undergrad programs, including a new major, environmental science, and take a student-led tour of the campus. All student attendees can also receive an application waiver as well. See the Career Center with any questions.
Finally, the Student Store is currently holding a pre-sale for JBHS clear shoulder bags for school events and games. There are a limited number of bags being ordered, so get yours today for $20. Bags will arrive next week.
Now, you know we can't end the show without discussing one last important thing. So, Sophie, what are you dressing up as on Monday?
Good question, JP. I think I'll be dressing country. What will you be doing?
I'm a country club guy myself.
Awesome. Well, that's all for today. Come out tonight and this weekend to support our athletes and VMA members. I'm Sophie Hyslop.
And I'm JP Ferrante. Have a great day and Weekend Bears.